Hey, we last talked to these boys at night number 1 of the 25th annual KROQ Almost Acoustic Christmas a couple of months ago, and they're back, ladies and gentlemen. Walk the mother effing moon in town.
Hey.
Here on the Kevin and Bean Show.
What's up, guys?
So hot right now.
Guys, welcome back. Good to see you.
Thank you. Good to see you guys.
Do you even remember playing Acoustic Christmas, or are you in the mode of you've done 5,000 shows since then and it's just a blur?
Oh my goodness! It was a blur. It was amazing. I mean, I remember meeting Brandon Boyd in the hallway, and then the rest is black.
And then you just you passed out.
Yeah,
he didn't Bill Cosby you, did he?
Oh my goodness! I hope he did.
Did that go south too quickly?
Wow! You just mean that he's so dreamy that you didn't look at the rest of the world the same after that, right?
Exactly.
Like all you can think about is his piercing eyes.
Yeah, everything else is just a poem.
I understand. Well, Walk the Moon is in town for big doings. They are sold out tonight at the Palladium. They are sold out at the House of Blues in Anaheim tomorrow night. They have the number 1 rock song in America right now, by the way, with Shut Up and Dance. When did the new album Talking Is Hard, when did that come out? How long has that been out, you guys?
It came out beginning of December.
Oh, okay, so still relatively new. And Kevin, has there ever been an album more appropriately named for you than Talking Is Hard?
Yeah, I should make that my autobiography.
What's that? I know some people are loath to describe titles and how they come up with it, but that's such a fascinating one. Why is Talking Hard, guys?
Talking Is Hard is kind of a mantra for us. Everybody is forced to use these imperfect mouths, brains all day long, and talking is hard, and so it's about getting over it, and communicating better, being better, expressing what you feel, not being afraid.
I don't understand anything you're saying right now. I wish I did.
Do you guys use music to communicate something that you're trying to get out to people, or do you just look for words that sound pretty together?
Absolutely. We've had such an amazing experience with the audience the last 4 or 5 years, and we really wanted to empower people with this record. We really want to make people feel powerful to be themselves, stand up for what they think is right.
Do you guys start with lyrics, something you like? Do you start with hook, just playing music?
It's really different every time.
Every song is different?
Yeah. A lot of times it'll be a jam in rehearsal, and I'll take it home and write a bunch of lyrics and come back and we'll have a song. Or other times Eli comes in with a crazy loop on his computer and we all go nuts on that. Or it's really quite different every time.
Have you had something that you love but you just can't get it finished? Like,
Absolutely.
This is awesome.
Sure.
We need to do something with this, but we can't figure out what to do with it.
Sure. That's about 40 songs that didn't make the record. Yeah.
This is the band Walk the Moon in studio. They're going to be performing live for us here in a few minutes on the Kevin and Bean Show. I'm so fascinated with the process of songwriting. I think that's one of the reasons, like, I love the show Nashville, for instance, is because a guy or 2 guys or a guy and a girl walk into a room and they come out 6 hours later and they've created something that may last forever. I'm so fascinated with that process. None of your songs will last forever, don't get me wrong, but what I'm saying is...
Wow.
Saying is,
hey, Dick.
It's funny.
The inspiration is so fascinating to me, and you've got a great story about Shut Up and Dance, which I know you're going to be performing here, about how somebody kind of helped you with that. Is that right, Nicholas?
Mm-hmm. Helped me as in real life, inspired it?
Yeah, in real life, the girl who said to you, shut up and dance. I just think that's such an awesome, like, lightning strikes moment.
Yeah, she was wearing a backless dress and some beat up sneaks, and I was being a butt. She got me out of my butt head and onto the dance floor.
She literally said to you, shut up and dance. And why did that connect with you so much, you think?
I don't know. I mean, we were out here in LA just trying to write songs, just trying to write as much as we possibly could. And so my brain was already, my head was already in that space, like just trying to sponge up inspiration wherever I went. And it was kind of a moment to get out of the studio and just like, I'm just going to let loose. And that ended up being the very thing that put me back in the studio.
When you're trying to finish songs or look for inspirations or hooks, are you just like every song you hear, you think of those lyrics, and every commercial you watch on TV, you go, oh, Nationwide is on your site. Can I use that? I mean, are you just like scrambling, looking for things that you can turn into music?
The most inspiring thing I found is just really amazing, like really great music. There's so much stuff that's just kind of fluff and noise, and whether it's a commercial or a song you don't like on the radio, but when something is really quality and really comes from the heart, that's when I'm just like, oh, I need to go right now,
Does that happen a lot? Or you're able to put yourself in the position where I need to write stuff in the next so often?
I mean, it's not as easy as just flipping a switch, but we've definitely learned to work when we have the time, because we don't have a lot of time.
Yeah.
Because we're often just out on the road.
Yeah.
Your live shows were legendary. Even before we met you guys, we had heard how great you guys were on the road. Are you? Can
we
still,
quote you on that?
Sure. Is it still like super fun, and do you still feel so much like it's 50% audience and 50% Walk the Moon?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, we really feel like the live show is the heart of what we do in Walk the Moon. So it's really important to us to kind of preserve this thing that we've built both together, the four of us, and with audiences all across the world.
The world,
really, yeah.
Whoa.
And so everything we do, kind of from the songwriting to the production to how we're going to arrange the songs to play them live, it's all thinking about the interaction with the audience and the live performance.
Yeah.
How are you feeling, looking at the sold-out Palladium tonight, sold-out House of Blues Anaheim tomorrow? How are you feeling about moving to bigger venues? Is that something that scares you, or you look forward to?
Man, it's awesome.
Because you've got to do it. At this point, there's no question. You're selling out everywhere. You got to start.
We refuse to play anywhere bigger than 200 people.
I like it.
Yeah. I mean, we were just in the UK playing in arenas opening for You Me at 6 and All Time Low, who are really big over there. And I think having played a few of those arena shows now, it's about making the biggest show feel just the same as the intimate show. It's about
that's super difficult. A lot of bands have trouble with that.
Yeah. You gotta bring it to that dude in the back with his arms crossed. You gotta bring it hard into his.
Maybe not into his face.
Maybe bring it right into the face.
Maybe lots of that.
It's about music. It's not about penises.
Really got to be careful if you have your arms crossed.
And on that note,
you gotta get a big load of Walk the Moon.
The Talking is Hard tour is ongoing. Congratulations! If somebody listening was lucky enough to get tickets to these sold out shows, I hope you guys will be coming back. And we're going to walk you down to the Red Bull Sound Space, and you're going to be doing a couple of numbers live for us this morning. Is that possible?
Yes.
Fantastic.
Looking forward to it. Thanks so much for coming in, you guys. Congratulations on the #1 record, too. Walk the Moon, you guys.
Thank you, guys. Thank you for your support. Thank you so much.